Here's how to make a pom-pom mushroom. You'll need some acrylic yarn, scissors, and a pom-pom maker. You're going to open the first semicircle of your pom-pom maker and wrap the center with your white yarn 5 times. Then wrap the second color of yarn 80 times. And then wrap 2 small sections of white yarn for 10 times each. And then wrap your pink yarn around 80 times. Then wrap 3 small sections of white yarn for 10 times each. And then finally get your pink color and wrap 35 times. Now for the other semicircle, wrap the white yarn around the center 200 times. And then wrap your pink yarn around 50 times. And then you can close that semicircle and then cut through that middle gap, and now you can see the design of the mushroom start to kind of show here. And then with a separate strand of white yarn, tie around that middle gap. I tied mine 3 times to keep it extra secure. And now brace yourself for the trimming. You're going to first trim the area between the 2 colors to separate them a bit. You're going to trim the bottom of the mushroom to give it that cylindrical shape, and then trim the top of the mushroom to give it that rounded shape. And feel free to use your fingers or tweezers to shape the white details. And that's the mess I made. It's really bad. But you're done. Here are some drawings I made to get a better overview. Follow for more DIY project ideas.
Hello everyone, this is part 1 of my pom-pom heart tutorial. This is a super easy, super simple project to do, so let's get started. You will need scissors, glue sticks, a glue gun, scrap yarn or pre-cut scrap yarn that measures around 2 to 3 inches. For best results, the yarn should be straight. A ruler, pencil, and an 8x8 canvas. The first step is to mark the canvas and draw a line down the center. Step 2 is to draw a heart in the middle. I pre-cut my heart and placed it slightly above the center. Step 3 is to hot glue the outline of the heart. The colors can be placed in whatever order you want. Gluing the top is the most important part because that's how you get the heart shape. Once you glued around the border, if your canvas looks like this, you are on the right track. As you can see, when you move the yarn forward, bam, you have the perfect heart shape. That was actually the most important step, and now that that's done, all we need to do is fill in the center and cut the bottom. I usually fill in the center using a circular pattern. Stay tuned for part 2.
Just wait to see what I do with this old picture frame. I took all the hardware off and then gave it a quick sand. I did a coat of gray, let it dry, and then painted it black. While everything was drying, I got my yarn and a wooden ring ready. I cut all the yarn to the size I wanted it and then looped it around the wooden ring. Once the paint was dry, I sanded it down to give it a distressed look, and then I hot glued the yarn to the back of the frame. I kind of just eyeballed the spacing. I used some large popsicle sticks for extra support and then cut it off the remaining yarn. I hung it up and I absolutely love how it turned out.
Let's make a yarn garland. Find something in your house to wrap the yarn around. I did cut a piece of cardboard, but it wasn't long enough. My garland ended up looking a little short. So I used my kid's book. It's about 15 inches long. Pull off the yarn and then cut both sides. Use a piece of yarn to tie the middle together, and use another piece to wrap around the whole thing to make a tassel. Trim the ends to make it even. And then I made a little loop at the top so it would be easier to string onto the twine. Used 2 sizes of beads, and I just started stringing them on the twine to make a pattern and added my tassels. And here's the finished product. I hope you love it and follow me for more DIY crafts.
This is what I wanted. Versus what I made.
I know you're somewhere out there, somewhere far away. I want you. 'Cause when you love someone, you open up your